takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand. But there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
Two and one, the count to Pillar. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon, as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. His career numbers against Minaya, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish, because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Pillar aboard here at first with nobody out. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
From the stretch. Lined into left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 0-1 delivery. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fouled off. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. One and 0. Here it is.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
The 2-0. He pulls this one into right. And that's going to get down out there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
In now, Nick Ahmed. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. 2 out, bases loaded. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 2 and the Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Antonio Senzatella will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Standing in, Daryl Stefani. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. These Rockies guys, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out, and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Max Kepler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And this is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the 2nd out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wind up and the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside. Count 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out, nobody on. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blackman going back to the track.
Gone. Big dog's gotta eat.
A solo home run for Byron Buxton. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Twins cut the lead in half here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
The next Twin up, Mitch Garver. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's too high, ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Three and 1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
The 3-1. He is swung on and missed. A full count now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Dom Nunez.
The catcher, number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul, as this will find the seats in right. Nobody out, runner on first. Left side. And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. First and second here with nobody out. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-1. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 20, Charlie Blackman.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackman looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Nunez rounds the corner and is headed home, and he's safe.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Here's Nolan Arenado, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. A line shot to third base.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 3 and the Twins 1. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ryan.
Up next for Minnesota, Ryan Mountcastle. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Psn Tlp, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and a rather easy first out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Alex Kirilloff.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Kirilloff comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Whoa, that's missed out.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies' offense with Colorado's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's in there for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, McMahon is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So 1 away now in the Colorado third, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
2-2.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second. So digging in now, Royce Lewis. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late, and he fouls this one off.
Oh, Juice, you are in here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. In the air out to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. 1 away.
The designated hitter. Number 9. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Twins. Number 61, Cody James.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Kirilloff, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Peterson is there to make the catch, and a great job.
Leading off from the Rockies, the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Number 45 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 45.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
At the plate now, Garrett Hampson fouled off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Down the left field line and deep, and no one will get this one.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Center fielder going back. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he comes. Michael Givens takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the speed.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers. But this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The Twins find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Daryl Stefani is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Count is 1-2.
Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0 home.
No.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Off-speed pitch, and it stays outside, ball 3. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Gabriel Maciel will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back standing. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. The 1-1. Runner goes for second. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Pilar. Adios, pelota.
Big as fuck, bro.
2-run shot to straightaway center. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Good guys.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.
Yeah.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Byron Buxton plated 4 total with 3 home runs as the Twins down the Rockies 5-4. He is in the top 5 in the American League in stolen bases. In the standings, the Twins are leading the American League Central, 6 games up on second place. And the Rockies are in third place in the NL West, 14.5 out of first. The Chicago White Sox brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 2-1. Heading into the day, the White Sox are in 4th place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Royals are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Detroit Tigers had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-1. At the start of the day, the Tigers sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. They're over 20 games out of...
Thanks, Captain Obvious.